You may be saying to yourself, why would I go through all this work and then move? Keep in mind, even if you don't plan to ever sell your home, the average person moves every 6 years. So, you may want to consider resale when choosing some of your finishes. As a builder, I've gained some wisdom from the homes I've built, and that is, sooner or later, every home will sell. However, I've learned that with the right selections, a sale can become much less painful. Over the years, I've noticed certain trends and options that people seem to select on a regular basis. So, when I build a spec home, which means I have no buyer yet, I have certain things that always go into the home. Must-haves for homes that are $200,000 and above include the following: hardwood foyer and kitchen floors. Tile is a good substitute. Tile bath floors. Whirlpool tub in the master bath. Granite kitchen countertops. Stainless steel appliances. 42-inch wall cabinets in the kitchen. And upgraded cabinets, cherry or maple. And then some nice-to-haves for an added touch might include oil rub bronze or brushed nickel light fixtures, doorknobs, and faucets. Crown molding on kitchen cabinets. Cultured stone fireplace. A maintenance-free deck. Low voltage landscape and exterior house lighting. There are also a few relatively inexpensive items that builders use in homes to give a custom touch. Crown molding dropped down 4 to 5 inches in a tray ceiling with rope lighting hidden behind it. Cascades a warm light up onto the ceiling for very little extra cost. This is perfect for dining rooms or master bedrooms. Another nice touch for a dining room is a faux wainscot. By installing chair rail and a 1-inch panel mold box applied to the drywall, you give the impression of real wainscot. The chair rail, boxes, and base molding are all sprayed the same paint color as the rest of the trim. Be sure to caulk all the trim to the wall and use semi-gloss paint to make an eye-catching statement. The wall above should be a contrasting color that makes it stand out. Drywalled square columns with crown molding and chair rail make another very nice impressive architectural feature. The panel molding can also be applied to these to add a custom touch of class. Be sure to make the size of the columns match the application. For an 8-foot ceiling, 10-inch square columns are a good proportion. For a 9-foot ceiling, 12-inch, and for 10-foot ceilings, 14-inch. If the columns are too thin, they'll look cheap and spindly. Speaking of 9-foot ceilings, these are an inexpensive way to open up the home. I've seen the exact same floor plan built with 8-foot and 9-foot ceilings, and the difference is huge. The additional foot gives the impression of more square footage. For an average size home, this will cost in the $1,000 range. Another good idea is tall vanity cabinets in the master suite. If you're tall like me, for $60 to $100, you'll save yourself some lower back pain when rinsing out your toothpaste. Window placement in bathrooms and bedrooms can be challenging. In order to maintain privacy in bathrooms and allow for furniture placement in bedrooms, I like transom windows. I like to use a 12-inch high window installed 10 inches down from the ceiling. A 5-foot wide, 12-inch tall vinyl transom window can be as inexpensive as $60 and serves the same purpose as a skylight that costs $350. Not to mention, the transom will never leak versus skylights, which are notorious for leaks. Skylights also create condensation issues in baths. The warm, moist air rises and condenses on the cold glass, which can cause dripping and drywall damage. If you install a transom window in your bath, just make sure it's not in the shower area. The window ledge can cause water issues. Another inexpensive architectural detail that adds a nice custom touch is trimming out a regular mirror in a bathroom. To accomplish this, I have a rectangular mirror installed with a glue adhesive. Don't use channels or any type of surface fasteners, as these will get in the way of the trim. Then I apply a wood nailer around the mirror, the same thickness as the mirror, and then I apply a wood trim over top. For $40 and some time, you have a cool custom detail that will catch the eye of potential buyers. Whether you end up living in your new home forever or not, these items add a nice touch that you or potential buyers will appreciate. Okay, we've covered a whole lot of ground, but don't get discouraged. If you feel a little overwhelmed at this point, that's okay. As I tell my wife, you're normal for the most part. But seriously, you can revisit each topic at any time for a refresher. And don't forget, nearly 10% of the homes built in 2006 were built by owner builders, and thousands more want to. They're saving tens of thousands of dollars and getting the home they've always dreamed of. Now it's your turn. It's time to get out there and build your dream home.